Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to our 19th match reaction. We're on 19 Premier League titles. Hopefully we can get to 20 by the end of the season. We're currently top of the league, Habibis. Big up to everyone who's tuned in. Big up to everyone who's watching us. You guys said, listen, Hussam, we cannot sleep without a match reaction. So you know what? We deliver. I was like, I'm not going to keep you guys waiting for too long. 10:45 we're gonna go live, and we are live. We're here on time at 10:45, and we're here to talk about today's game, ladies and gentlemen. Liverpool 4, Newcastle 2. Let us talk. Big up to T1, big up to Drunk Vigo, big up to Danny D, big up to Spirits, big up to YKA, Footy Judge Mo as well. We're gonna be redirecting to his stream after we're done, so make sure you stick around for that. Big up to Phil B, big up to H, big up to Aaron, big up to Captain Sal, man like Nate as well. Big up to you, big up to Vel, Oscar, big up to Christopher, Stu, Wisdom. Who else is in the building? The Spankless, big up to you, big up to Total Eclipse, Patel, Salah 44, Michael Uzoho, big up to Disagiato, big up to Dr. Blick, big up to Ibu Time, big up to all of you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. There's already 100 people in here. We ain't even started yet. Make sure you are all slapping that like button. Don't just press it. I want you all to slap the like button right here, right now. Slap it 4 times for Liverpool's 4 goals. Make sure you are hitting the like button. Make sure you are subscribing to This is Football if you're yet to do so. Shout out my guy Ads from Twitter. There's the good, the bad, and the ugly today. And it was mostly incredible, to be honest with you. So we're going to start talking now in a second. Big up to Joe, who's already sent in a super chat. He says, Nunez, 2 years, 128, 14 goals, 8%. I think you're talking about conversion rate. I'm going to get to the Nunez thing in a second, Joe. But I feel like we need to start first talking about the game and the performance before I get to Nunez. We're going to be talking positives, negatives, everything. So yeah, stick around, Joe Cavalier. Big up to you. And says Konate going AFCON. Bro, Konate plays for France. You fraud. Hit the like button, you guys. Hit the like button right now. Subscribe to This is Football. Share the video everywhere. And yeah, let's talk. First of all, I'm going to start this video by saying Liverpool made Newcastle look like Sunderland today. We were playing Sunderland from League One. We were not playing Newcastle. We were playing Sunderland. The wrong team pulled up today because we dismantled Newcastle. Newcastle are a Champions League team. They play Champions League football. They've been in the Champions League. And we absolutely dominated and decimated them. This was like playing Sunderland from League One. And you know, sometimes as football fans, and I know rival fans will find it difficult, and you know, some Liverpool fans who want to be negative as well all the time will find it difficult. But can we give credit to Liverpool Football Club? It's just like what can a man say? 7.5 XG. Liverpool Football Club broke the Premier League record for XG. Before we get to the negatives and the positives and the overall conversations and even dissecting this game, do people realize we were playing Newcastle United today? A Champions League club that we put to the sword this way? Honestly, like let's just speak. Let's speak positive before we get to Nunez and the misses and the forwards and the blah, blah, blah. We absolutely destroyed Newcastle today. And if you're a rival or you're a Liverpool fan and you're on that, oh my God, Liverpool robbed Newcastle energy, then you're just, you need to watch a different sport. You need to watch something completely different, because I don't know what the hell you're watching if you think Liverpool did not deserve to win that game, because Liverpool absolutely decimated Newcastle. Decimated them. Liverpool are top of the league currently as things stand. So when we look at the Premier League, so let's all Google search Premier League quickly together. You go to the Premier League, you go to standings. Number 1 in the Premier League, Liverpool Football Club. Strongest defense in the league, even with conceding twice today. 43 goals in the Prem, equal to Aston Villa. Only Man City have 2 more goals than us. So Liverpool are cooking. We're top of the league. We destroyed destroyed Newcastle United today. And sometimes, you guys, after a performance like this, you have to go like, well done to the team. Well done to the players. Well done to Jurgen Klopp, because we made Newcastle look like a League One side. I'm not even going to say Championship, or a League Two side, and we absolutely destroyed them. I know people want me to talk about Nunez. People want me to talk about the transfers. People want me to talk about all these things. But let's just breathe it in. Let's just think a little bit as football fans. As we're all Liverpool fans, of course, but we're football fans. We are fans of the sport. And as football fans, we watched Liverpool absolutely dismantle Newcastle. 34 shots, 15 shots on target, 65% possession, and 7 corners if you want to go all the way when it comes to the stats. Unreal performance. In the first half, we were all so annoyed, and rightfully so, because we kind of had flashbacks. That was a Brighton flashback. That was a Luton flashback. That was a flashback of the multiple different things where you're sat there going like, oh my God. I even asked the question on my watch along, is it going to be one of those days where we have 500 chances and it ends up being 0-0 or 1-1? we were all thinking the worst. And when the penalty was given in the first half and Mo Salah missed it, we're like, oh my God, Liverpool are going to do this again, aren't they? We're going to make our life so difficult. We're going to end up, drawing or losing the game. And we're going to end up striker in January. That's what we all thought. But the team and the players and the manager and the performance all proved us wrong, because we absolutely decimated Newcastle United. LB, fraudulent City fan, was doing a hate along. He was like, pray along. Hopefully Newcastle gets something. Hopefully Newcastle perform today, blah, blah, blah. So people were expecting Newcastle maybe to take something off of us at Anfield. But Liverpool said, no, you ain't going to take nothing. You ain't going to come up here to Anfield and take something from us. And we destroyed them. Now let's talk individuals. Let's talk about players on the football pitch today, whether it be the people that deserve criticism or deserve praise. We're going to speak in totality, to be honest with you. First of all, I'm going to just say something. Sometimes I get stuff wrong. Sometimes I get stuff right. I get probably more right than wrong, to be honest with you. I'm not humble. I'm not arrogant. I'm humble, but I'm going to be real with you. I get a lot right. And I have to say, during the summer, there is a group of people who have accountancy degrees and are Liverpool fans. 150 million for Mo Salah. Sell him. We're never going to get that money again. Sell him. We can replace Mo Salah. We can find someone like Mo Salah on the market. It's okay. Replace him. Sell him. 150 million. Get him gone to Saudi Arabia right now. Idiots. You look at the Premier League individual stats right now. Premier League top goal scorer, Mo Salah. Premier League top assister, Mo Salah. Premier League highest big chance creator, Mo Salah. Mo Salah is cooking this season, ladies and gentlemen. Mo Salah is on some next level stuff. First half, I'm not gonna sit up here, I'm not gonna lie. First half he was dreadful. But this is exactly why when you ask for substitutions, when you say get this guy off the pitch, get that guy off the pitch, you never mention the world-class players. Always leave the world-class players on the pitch, because the world-class players will always make a difference for you. I asked the question, Mo Salah to Luis Diaz away at Chelsea first game in the season. I will ask the question again. Mo Salah to Gakpo. Name the wingers in world football who can make that pass. Name the wingers in world football who can make that pass. The floor is yours. The floor is all yours. Which wingers in world football right now, in world football, make the pass that Mo Salah made to Cody Gakpo and just destroyed a line of 4 defenders. Where who makes that pass? Because in order to sell someone, I need to find a replacement. If I sell my car, I can't then go and ride a bicycle. I need to buy a car just as good or possibly upgrade. Now, if my car is a McLaren, the only possible upgrade is a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or, one of them cars. I cannot have a car that's a Lamborghini or a Ferrari and come give me names of Hondas and Kias and Hyundais to replace them. I need to replace them with something just as good. The reality is currently as things stand. I must say a statement. You can say I'm a Salah sexual all you want and make all these crazy statements, Jet. But Mo Salah is the best winger in world football. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't think this is like something to argue about. Mo Salah is the best forward in the league because he's the most complete forward in the league. You want creativity? Mo Salah. You want shots? You want goals? You want chaos in a positive way? Mo Salah. Simple. Simple. So this is the thing. Why is everyone cussing? There's a guy everyone's cussing out. Oh, Modric for sure. Guys, Modric is a winger now. Modric makes that pass. Big up Tariq Mortaza. Big up. Yo, I know it might be late somewhere in the world. Man said a midfielder, So Mo Salah for me, it's like in the first half, I probably give him a 0 out of 10. In the second half, I give him 10 out of 10. He ruined Dan Burns' life. He literally ruined Dan Burns' life in that second half. And I think there was a moment in one of the corners where Dan Burn kind of said something to Mo Salah. Mo Salah just like dapped him up. I'm like, I apologize. Send my apologies to your wife because I don't know how you can look her in the face tonight. So we have to say incredible from Mo in the second half specifically. And you know what it is? I feel like in the heat of the moment when you get emotional, because I just want to say one thing, sometimes there's an experience that many of you guys don't know, which is being a content creator, which is doing content on YouTube. If you're doing a watch along, I'm just as angry as everyone in the chat. The problem is my one is recorded on camera for everyone to see. Even 24 hours after, when you've all calmed down, you're looking at my reactions and stuff. We were all mad. We were all mad as hell. And I'll be honest with you, after that first half, we all deserve to be angry. We all should have been angry. We all should have been emotional because the first half kind of worried us all. We were all like, oh my God, is this going to be one of them games again? But then there was a moment in the second half where I stopped. I was like, let me just move emotions to the side a little bit and speak logically. We should be 4-0 up. I said that, and you can go, if you just go watch the second half, there's a moment in the second half where I said, we should be winning 4-0 right here. And you know what it is? The XG doesn't lie. The shots on target does not lie. The shots does not lie. The domination today does not lie. I'll be honest with you. This isn't, we beat Newcastle and that's it. No. We should have beaten Newcastle today. Lauren said something in the chat earlier on. She's like, oh, we should be 8-0, 6-2. I'm like, 6-2? Are you mad? This should be like 8-2, 9-2, 10-2. This should have been like a record loss for Newcastle United in the Premier League. We absolutely decimated them. Big up to Lauren as well, who says, I said surely this is going to break Newcastle's defense down later, and it did, along with a subs formation switch and mentality. And players stepped up as well in the second half, Lauren. Thank you so much for the super chat. And this is the reality. We should have won the game 8-2, 9-2. This wasn't no, oh my God, average performance, but we scored 4 goals type. We ruined their life. And rightfully so. And rightfully so, we destroyed them and we done that. And it was eventually going to come. But listen, I feel like some of us have PTSD from last season. There's some PTSD from the Luton game, from the Brighton game, a little bit from the Man United game. We're like, oh, we're going to have all this possession and we're just not going to put the ball in the back of the net. And it's just so irritating, So Yeah, that's what I'd say on that thing. So for me, second half we stepped up, and I completely agree with what Lauren said regarding mentality. Mentality is definitely what shifted as well in the second half. So big up Lauren and Joe as well for the super chats. Make sure you're all liking, make sure you're all subscribing. 250 people in here, we should be on 150 likes ASAP. Yalla, hit that like button, hit that like button, subscribe to This Is Football, get this video shared everywhere as well. And look, speaking of positive performances, I know you guys won't let this go. You guys will not let this go. You know, in the title, there's another player. I say goodbye Salah and goodbye Endo. 3 months ago, if you said, Hussam, Endo is leaving to the Asian Cup in January, I would have said, just leave him. Just leave him at the Asian Cup. Don't bring him back. And you know what it is? I make apologies after consistent good performances. I don't make apologies after one good performance, two good performance. The problem is every 45 good minutes, someone come ask for an apology and shit. I don't like that. We just need to be honest. Like, you know, you can't be asking for apologies after 45 good minutes. Oh, let your apologies be as loud as your disrespect. After consistent good performance, I will say I got it wrong. And with Wataru Endo, so far, he has been proving me wrong. Specifically, these last 3-4 games where he has stepped up significantly. And Endo as well, even in the game against Arsenal, he was the best midfielder on the pitch, full stop. He looked even better than Declan Rice. So Wataru Endo for me has stepped up incredibly. And I can't believe I'm about to say this, but it's the reality. I think when Wataru Endo goes to the Asian Games, we're going to miss him. I'm going to miss Endo when he goes to the Asian Cup. And this is just the ultimate fact of how incredible he has been over the last couple of weeks, because he has been cooking. He has been cooking, Wataru Endo. So I'll say this for me, like, if a player proves me wrong and if it's for the benefit of Liverpool Football Club, that's what I want. I would rather look like an idiot and apologize to 4 or 5 different players than, Liverpool not be successful and I be right. I'm not one of these guys who would rather be right and my team be shit. No. I want us to win. I want us to succeed. I want us to cook. I want us to win trophies. I want us to destroy everyone we play. So for me, when it comes to Endo, he has proven me and a lot of people wrong as well, because specifically his last 5-6 performances have been unbelievable. Other than the Palace away one, to be fair, he came on, as well away at City. I didn't think he played well then, but other than 2-3 performances, he's been really, really good for us. And I think we have to give him his dues. He came in from Stuttgart, a club that was fighting relegation last season, made a massive step up to a different league, to a different level, to a different, to a different, how can I say, to a different, almost to a different world, to what happened in Germany with Stuttgart. So yeah, I have to say with Wataru Endo, he will definitely be missed, just like Mo Salah will be missed. And I think this next January period right here is going to be a massive test for us. Without Endo, without Mo Salah specifically, because this forward line been stinking up the pitch. So, I think that one is gonna hurt as well. January is gonna be a long ass month. February as well. If Egypt do stay far in the competition, February 4th we go to Arsenal away. So it's gonna be a very difficult fixture. Very difficult fixture without having Mo Salah. That's the thing. So we have to say, Mo, man, we're gonna miss you. Endo, you too, we're gonna miss you. And speaking of getting it wrong, we have to say as well, Curtis Jones. Another time he plays, and another time he looks very good. There is not a single negative word I can say about Curtis Jones. There is honestly not a bad word I can say about the guy. Curtis Jones, incredible performance. Incredible performance from Curtis Jones yet again. Just keeps the ball, just smart IQ plays. Since the last 10 games of last season, up until this whole year, I've just been giving Jones credit consistently. And you know, people even today, I was defending him on today's stream, on today's watch along. People are like, "Oh my God, get Jones off this pitch." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Get Jones off the pitch? What the hell? Like, do you guys watch something else sometimes?" Curtis Jones has been unbelievable for us this season. I think he's probably had maybe one or two bad games. That's it. But other than that, he's just had phenomenal performance. It's a phenomenal performance from Curtis Jones yet again today. And he keeps the ball really well. He does so well for us as a team. And we need that. And I'm going to speak about why I think Jones is very good for us now in a second. So stick around. Another guy that deserves massive credit. A guy that I went viral last season for calling him Ice Spice. Joe Gomez, you're no longer Ice Spice. You have been upgraded. You've been upgraded now. You've been upgraded. You are now actually a good singer. Insert good singer in here. You get me? I don't know who. I just listened to 50 Cent and Eminem, to be honest with you. I wouldn't say Eminem because Eminem's the GOAT. So let's just go with 50 Cent instead. But he's been upgraded. You know, he's no longer Ice Spice. I have to move on. Listen, Joe Gomez, center back, cooking. Left back, cooking. Right back, cooking. I see you, Joe. I see you. Going forward, not really the best. However, you would expect that because he's naturally a center back. But does his job professionally. Like, just like, I'm going to defend, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and just cooks everyone, just keeps it stepping. He just has a solid performance every week. Like, I really can't remember the last time Joe Gomez has had a bad performance for us. Probably last season, which was a season for us to forget. So Joe Gomez has completely stepped up this season. I want to give him massive credit for stepping up, to be honest with you. Massive credit for stepping up. Still on 0 goals for Liverpool 7 years in, which is mad. But yeah, we have to give him credit for stepping up as well. Another guy that stepped up for me today is Luis Diaz. I've said consistently, and for the last 3, 4, 5 weeks, and probably the last month, that Luis Diaz has been our worst forward this season. And by the way, once again, just like I kept the same energy consistent for Endo and for all this, don't come and ask for apologies after 45 minutes, after 90 minutes, after whatever it is. Us as a football community, as this is football community, myself as a content creator, we can't keep saying, say sorry every time someone has a good game. But we're talking about today's game. Today's game, Luis Diaz cooked. I'm going to be honest with you. First half, he was our best forward by far, way better than Nunez, way better than Salah. And I thought in the second half as well, when it started, he was the only guy trying to create something, trying to get involved. He done what he had to do. Like, there's genuinely nothing negative I could say about Diaz. And if Nunez held his run in the first half, that was a fantastic finish for the goal. And if you guys notice, as I've started this match reaction in this video, I'll be honest with you, maybe one of the positives of me being off Twitter is I find myself being a lot more positive now. I find myself not doing any agendas because I don't speak to people who, you know, have a certain agenda against the player, so I have to pull in the other direction type thing. I find myself being a lot more positive about these games, about these results, about these players. And with Luis Diaz, yes, he's been our worst forward this season. Yes, he's ghosted in far too many games. But this game today, I have only positives to speak about him. Only positive shit to say. Only positive stuff to say, to be honest with you. Like, it's just, I watched today's performance and I say to Luis Diaz, this is what we want more of. This is what we want more of. Like, hello, where have you been, Habibi? Where have you been? This is the Luis Diaz that we all want to see. Like, listen, bro, take on your fullback. Aren't you supposed to be Jogo Bonito? And it's not even a GA thing. Like, bro, take on your fullback, cook your fullback, destroy your fullback, give your fullback nightmares type thing. And this is just what we got today. And finally, we got to a stage where Luis Diaz was just cooking Luis Diaz. Big up as well to our centre backs always. There's nothing negative to say about them, to be honest with you. The corner, it was kind of Botman on Jota. It was like a 7-foot guy on like a 5'3" guy. So that one, Jota was never going to win. And that first goal, to be honest with you, was a little bit sloppy from Trent, who I thought had a mixed bag of a game today. But yeah, that goal, like very preventable, but a very silly counter-attacking goal to concede specifically after you just scored. So, you know, there's a famous saying in English. They always say, let's address the elephant in the room. So let's address the elephant in the room, Ed. Nunez' poor finishing puts the team under pressure. I'm going to do something that probably I haven't done before in a while on the match reaction. First of all, like the video. Second of all, subscribe. There's 400 people in here. We should be on 200 likes already. So please hit that like button. Big up to Ed, Lauren, and Joe. Look at these frauds. Look at this Liverpool conversion rate. 400 people were not even on 200 likes yet. Like the video right now and subscribe. Ed, I'm going to do something I haven't done before on a match reaction, because usually it's me giving my opinions. Match reaction. I want to ask you guys, and you don't have to send in super chats like Ed. You don't have to. Just tell me your general, genuine opinions. What is your opinion on Darwin Nunez game today? Like what? Because I don't want to jump on the bandwagon and say, you know, I don't want to just say negative stuff, because the pass that he played to Mo Salah was a very good pass. But it's just like Darwin Nunez's goal against Burnley was a more difficult finish than any chance he had today. His finish against Burnley, his chance against Burnley was harder than any chance he got today. Any chance. And I'm watching that game and I'm thinking exactly what Ed says. He puts the team under pressure by missing chances. And there's someone that sent in a super chat earlier on in the watch along, and he was like, will Nunez's misses cost Liverpool the Premier League? This is the thing. Like, I'm thinking of it today. Okay, so Salah's pass to Gakpo, brilliant. Jota, incredible. When he came on, just phenomenal for Liverpool Football Club. Gakpo even had a very good game when he came on. I'm reading all your comments, and most people are saying the same stuff that I would think. Good positioning, good overall play, linking up play well, just not scoring chances. Now, are we in a position where we can afford a forward not taking his chances? When you are in a title race, you will get games like Luton away where you do need your forwards to be clinical. Now, Van Dijk and Konate are both incredible. But also, I live in a real world. They're not going to keep a clean sheet every week. It's not going to be every week clean sheet. Of course, we're going to concede goals, whether it be a player mistake, etc. We can be as strong as we can and try to be the strongest defense in the league. That's as far as we can go, to be honest with you, in terms of the defense and stuff like that. But in terms of like our forward line, clinicalness is required. And once again, Mo Salah, most assists, most goals in the league. You look at the other four and you're like, okay, I know Jota can step up. Darwin, Diaz, Gakpo, who's going to step up for me? This January period, we're going to find out. And Oak says something here in the chat, which I completely agree with. Big up to you, Ed. He says, we can't keep babying Nunez. And I want to put up this comment on the screen for a second here, because my issue is, I just want to see, I want to see at least some improvement, some form of improvement. Because guys, when you look at the big chances created, big chances missed, sorry, I think Nunez is already on 17. I'm not even going to be greedy. I'm going to say, let's say he scores 6 out of the 17 big chances missed. He's already on 10 Premier League goals. Let's say one of them was against Luton. Let's say one of them was in games we dropped points in. What if we ended up winning those games? Those are games that win us the Premier League eventually. Imagine, you know, you just take away 2 draws, give yourself 2 Ws, you increase 4 points. Okay, so if we increase 4 points right now, as things stand, you look at the Premier League table, we'd already be on 49 points. We'd be 9 points ahead of Manchester City instead of being 5 points, or we'd be 10 points, etc. So the reality is, it's getting to the stage where even the biggest Nunez fans are like, you know what, Hussam? He should just be scoring these chances. Like, we can sit up here, we can do the whole let's all hug and kiss Nunez thing, but at the same time, like, he just got to score. He just got to score now. Like, we get it. He causes chaos. He does this, blah, blah, blah. He's not even, it's just, I don't even know what to say, to be honest with you. It's just so frustrating. Like, the goal that he scored against Burnley, the goal that he scored like 4 days ago against Burnley, he had this much space to shoot. Barely the space of the football. He shot it and aimed it right in the corner and bang. And if he could just do that more often, even at like half of the pace that he's doing right now, we'd be in a much better position. That's why we need to be ruthless, and that's why we need to score these goals, man. And speaking of score these goals, Diogo, and I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder. My guy Jota, man. I'm so happy Jota's back. I'm so happy Jota's back, man. I'm so happy. Alhamdulillah, Jota's back. I've missed that guy so much. Honestly, watching Diaz, Gakpo, and Nunez over the last month, and then watching Jota, the unbelievable upgrade that is Diogo Jota on the other three. I don't even know, like, I don't even think I can put it into words, to be honest with you. Nunez, bad game, confusing Liverpool win. I agree with your first part. I don't agree with your second part. You guys, you know what it is? Even us as Liverpool fans, sometimes we allow rivals to cloud our own judgment. Guys, with all due respect, we had 7.5 XG, 15 shots on target. With all due respect, nothing confusing about that. I'll be real with you. You're closer to 20 shots on target as well, because we actually hit the post and the bar once as well, I believe, one with Trent. You're closer to 20 shots on target than you are like 10 or 8 or whatever. This is the highest XG of all time in the Premier League. So we cannot say stuff like it's a confusing win or maybe an undeserved win or blah, blah, blah. No. The win was deserved. Make no mistake. Did Nunez have a bad game? Yes, I agree with your first part. Not the second part, though. Big up to City, who says Nunez costed Diaz a goal. Didn't have to be offside. I mean, most importantly, Nunez cost himself a goal. Because Nunez himself needs goals. And this next month, this January month right now, because I'll tell you guys something honestly right now, Sydney, and everyone in the chat will agree with me. Guys, whether you're the biggest fan of Mo Salah, or you dislike him, or you absolutely love him like myself or multiple people in the chat, you recognize that Mo Salah is obviously our best forward. This month of January, there's 3 people that I will say their names. Diaz, Gakpo, Darwin Nunez. This month of January, until Mo Salah comes back, is the most important month in their Liverpool careers. Most important month in their Liverpool careers. And I don't think anyone can deny this. Listen, because here's the thing. Whether you are a Nunez sexual or a Diaz sexual or a Gakpo sexual, or you love whoever you love, at the end of the day, we all want Liverpool to win. Bro, I want Nunez to score a hat-trick every single game in January. You think what? I'm gonna say something like, oh, I don't want him to score so I get proven right. I don't care about him being proven right or proven wrong or whatever. I want Nunez to put the ball in the back of the net. That's what I want. Full stop, period, point blank. I want that. I want my club to be successful. I've been a Liverpool supporter for 20 years. All I care about is Liverpool winning trophies, Liverpool winning the big things, like. And this next month is going to be massive. This next month is going to be massive for Nunez, for Gakpo, for Diaz, because we all know Jota's going to step up. We've seen Jota step up already when Mane and Mo went to AFCON 2 years ago. So it's about these other three stepping up and showing us they are capable of stepping up. Big up to you, Sid. Big up to B Maz, who says, consider Darwin as the lubrication that makes the cogs start turning. Let Darwin tire the ops first, then bring on Gakpo. He's the reverse Origi. I mean, that's certainly a way to look at it, my guy Maz. You know, reverse Origi is crazy. You know, man said reverse Origi. So like what? Not clutch, not lazy. You know, runs around a lot type thing. Reverse Origi is crazy, but you know, I might steal that, to be honest with you. However, the lubrication needs a bit more oiling. We need more goals. Even if it's the reverse Origi or whatever it is, we need more goals. We need more goals. Simple as. Like some of the chances today, bro. The one that he hit with his knee, the one in front of goal, the one where Fabian Schär essentially gifted him an opportunity. He should have scored that one. Yeah, I'm sorry, that Fabian Schär one specifically, it was there for the taking. He should have scored, and it's simple as, to be honest with you. That Fabian Schär one, there is no excuses. He should have simply put the ball in the back of the net. Simple as, to be honest with you. So, yeah, that's what I would say on the Darwin thing. Guys, let's not defend misses in front of goal. Come on, let's just say player X should score and just keep it stepping. Big up to Take Sean, who says chaos is Nunez's strength but hampers his composure. Yeah, but I feel like, okay, but you see, you know why this composure thing is a weak argument. I'll tell you why. What takes more composure? Scoring a tap-in or the pass that he played to Mo Salah? Think back to the first goal. Did you see the pass that Nunez made to Mo? The pass that Nunez made to Mo requires a shitload of composure. We weren't questioning his composure when he made that pass. So why should we question it now? Why should it be a composure thing or a confidence thing or a chaos thing? He might just be a shit finisher for all we know. Big up to Alif Sierra, who says Salamis is going to be major. Jota is the key. Diaz, let's pray. Darwin, X. Here's the thing. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to Jota, tick, Diaz, tick, Gakpo, tick, Nunez, tick. All four must score goals. Oh, you're Adi as well. I appreciate you. All four must score goals, Habibi. All four must find a way to put the ball in the back of the net, to deliver, because I'm sick and tired of scapegoating. There's no need for scapegoatism. This next month, this January month, is going to expose everything. It's going to expose everything for us to see. Who's going to step up? Who's going to curl in their little shells? Who's just going to bottle it? Who's going to go like, okay, Mo's not here, I will cook, no problem, type thing. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see, to be honest with you, because I know Jota will cook. It's about the others. We go to Felipe, who's a Newcastle fan. He says, Salah elite, you smoked us, no robbery. Thank you for being honest, Felipe. There is no robbery today. 7.5 XG. You can't sit up here and talk about robbery. Ain't no robbery, bro. There's someone, big up to Hamad, who sent in a super chat earlier on in the watch along. He was like, the fact that Newcastle scored is a robbery, which I agree with. No disrespect to Newcastle, but even the fact that Newcastle put the ball in the back of the net to begin with is a robbery, because it was completely against the run of play. So big up to Felipe, who keeps flirting with Abby on DR Sports. But big up to Felipe, Tayshawn, Maz, Sidi, Ari, Ed, Lauren, and Joe for the super chat. So please hit the like button, subscribe to This Is Football. Make sure you guys are sharing the video everywhere. Big up to the super chatters, all the incredible people who have shown us all the love and support. Guys, we're only 150 subscribers away from 25K. I want to get there. Just sell the donkey. He's shit, people making excuses. And listen, mark my words, by the end of the year, if Darwin Nunez hasn't delivered enough goals and has misses that cost us trophies or cost us the league or stuff like that, I'd sell him. I'd sell him happily. My agenda is Liverpool Football Club winning. My agenda is Liverpool Football Club succeeding. My agenda is Liverpool Football Club doing this at the end of the season. This is what I want. I want to see Virgil do this in every single competition possible. That's what I want. That's what I want. I just want us to win all competitions, bro. I just want us to win everything. That's my agenda. So whatever can make us win stuff is what I want. Simple. But thank you, Captain Sal, for the super chat. Big up to Nate, who says we should print Mo's face and stick it all over the goal and Darwin starts scoring. It's generally like he lights up when Salah's by his side. I think Salah helps bring out a side of Darwin Nunez that probably he himself doesn't know about, because the link-up play between those two is very good. But that's down to Salah's brilliance as well, because the stuff that like Salah creates Nunez so many chances, honestly. Like at the end of the season, if Salah doesn't win the Playmaker award, Nunez needs to make a personal public apology to Mo Salah, going like, "Sorry for missing all these chances," type thing, you know. So yeah, that's what I'd say with Mo, man. Like, should be putting the ball in the back of the net, should be scoring them chances, you know, in terms of Darwin. But yeah, it's just that's just how life works in terms of Darwin, man. Like sometimes it's frustrating. You just need to put the ball in the back of the net, bro. You need to put the ball in the back of the net. Pick up to Ahmed Ali as well, who says, I'm sure Troops will have a meltdown in the next episode. Of back again. Liverpool keep winning while Arsenal keep losing. Ahmed, tomorrow at 5 p.m. UK time, inshallah, is the Back Again podcast. Troops is going to be bottom row again. Actually, he just messaged on the Back Again podcast. Let me show you. Look, I think I'm lying. Hello. He messaged in group chat. Bottom row again, for fuck's sake. He's going to be bottom row. He's going to be bottom row, so he can hold that. It's going to be me and Lewis top row again. Liverpool and Chelsea winning low-key. Pearce. Appreciate you, Ahmed Ali. Thank you so much for the super chat. Big up to the Back Again podcast as well. Make sure you guys check it out. Big up to Smoke, who sends a new super chat. Says 3 players you would like to get. You know, people who have watched me for a long time will tell you, Hussam doesn't do ITK. Hussam doesn't do ITK business. Hussam says it as it is. Hussam tells you the truth. I spoke to my guy, and I will preface this by him saying the team are still deciding. Jurgen Klopp has not decided anything yet. The management, the people, they have not decided anything yet. They haven't. So if I brought Jurgen Klopp himself to the stream, he won't be able to tell you who we're signing. I got told apparently it's just going to be one defensive addition, possibly a center back who could play left back, or just a center back, or just a left back, essentially someone defensive. And whoever says we're going to be signing a forward is smoking something, apparently. But when you say, who would I bring? Now you're opening up a different kind of worms. Who would I bring? I would sign Palhinha, Tony, and Inacio. I would call John W. Henry and say, listen, there's a title for us to win. Listen here, you bastard. Take your finger out your ass and spend some of that money. That's the 3. Tony, Palhinha, Inacio. Simple. That's who I would sign. Who I think we sign a center back in January, if you're telling me the difference. Big up to Queen Nader says, when I saw Jota coming on, I knew we would win. The guy brings that energy to the game. He does. It's not just energy. He brings this. He brings composure. He brings finishing. There's so much that Jota brings that I feel like the others don't bring in the team. So we have to give him massive credit, because he's a player that has developed and gotten better over and over and over and over, and continues to improve and continues to make us better and continues to help elevate this front line, man. So we have to just say it as it is. We have to say it as it is. Big up to Tayshawn, who says, why does Nunez finish way better for Uruguay? I don't know. I don't know why he finishes way better for Uruguay, but I feel like the composure part is just a cop-out, because the pass that he played to Mo Salah today requires a lot of composure. So you're telling me composure. Okay, watch that pass again. Was that not a composed pass in front of the goal, in front of the same amount of people in the fans at Anfield and everything? So composure was there. So, yeah. Big up to Sister Rose, who says, I'm just happy because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Same. Of course, we're all happy that Liverpool are top of the league. And one final thing I want to discuss before wrapping up. Man, like Alexis. You know, earlier on, I apologized for the Endo thing. I said, you know what, I got it wrong for Endo. One thing you all owe me an apology for, or not all, the people who turned on McAllister, is the people who don't recognize what Alexis McAllister is. You know why I love McAllister? And Soboslai, I'm not even going to say anything negative about him today because you know what? I just feel positive. And as Sister Roz says, I'm happy. We're top of the league. You know why midfielders like McAllister, I'd always prefer them over a midfielder like Soboslai, is because McAllister is a fundamentally sound player. Can I tell you one thing that McAllister does at a 10 out of 10 level? No. Can I tell you 7 things that he does at a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 level? Yes. He's press resistant, he can pass, he can shoot, he can dribble, he can create, he can cross, he can do everything at a very good level. And this is why at the start of the season, when everyone's like, oh my God, bench this McAllister guy, he's crap, blah, 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 he's making mistakes, etc., etc. I was like, guys, McAllister is not a DM. You need to give him time. You need to give him an opportunity. McAllister is our best midfielder. Alexis McAllister is Liverpool's best midfielder and Liverpool's best signing this summer. Simple. Liverpool's signing this season, Alexis McAllister. Liverpool's best midfielder, Alexis McAllister. I'm just giving you number one. I was one of the few people who just didn't turn on the guy and always gave him credit because he's a fundamentally sound player, bro. Did you see the pass? Did you see the pass that McAllister played to Jota today? That's Alexis McAllister right there. He defends, he steals the ball, he tackles, and then he plays the pass and is press resistant. Like it's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just like Alexis McAllister is just someone who's just fundamentally sound, does everything very well. And that's why him and Curtis Jones, as an example, have been our better performers because they're fundamentally sound. They have the fundamentals. Fundamentals of football are there for them both. So yeah, that's what I'd say. Big up to Ivan who says, thanks for the match reaction tonight. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know, for the love, Habibi. I appreciate you for the super chat. I know Ivan and everyone earlier on during the watch along was like, yo, listen, we need a match reaction tonight. We need a match reaction tonight, Hussam. We cannot wait. And I'm like, you guys, you know what? Usually I like to at least sleep on it, so I'm not as crazy. But I feel like today we need the match reaction straight away. Instant match reaction, as they call it, because I just felt like, yo, we need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. So I'm glad I made this match reaction tonight. I'm glad we spoke about it tonight because this was a great win. First half versus second half. Two completely different halves of football. Second half, clinical. Put the ball in the back of the net. That was the main difference, to be honest with you. But Ivan, big up to you. Big up to Nadra. Big up to Rose. Big up to Smoke. Big up to Ahmed. Big up to Nate. To Sal. To Felipe. To Tayshawn. To Maz. Sidi. Ari. Ed. Lauren. And Joe for the super chats. Big up to you guys. Make sure you are all slapping the like button. Make sure you're all subscribing to This Is Football if you're yet to do so. Stick on the stream. It's going to redirect you to Footy Judge Mo. Go and raid his channel and write Liverpool, not Liverpool, write Hussam raid. Let's all raid. You know, Footy Judge Mo's channel. I love you all. Hit the like button on the stream before you go. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football. Make sure you're sharing, telling everyone about the channel because we're only 150 subscribers away from 25k, which is our next target. So please hit the like button, subscribe. Tomorrow we've got A-listers, inshallah, at 11 p.m. and we have Hussam X Tom Little at 2 p.m. UK time. So a lot coming your way. So yeah, please hit the like button, subscribe, and let's all go raid Footy Judge Mo, inshallah. Peace out. Big up to Ahmad Ali says, big up. See you tomorrow. I'm back again. Tomorrow, inshallah, 5 p.m. UK time. Back again. Back a blood clot gun. You understand? We're going to be back, inshallah, tomorrow on Troops TV as well. 5 p.m. UK time. Shukran, ya Ahmad. Big up to you, Habibi. Love you all. Like the video. Subscribe. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. We are top of the league. Saying we are top of the league. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league. And if you're a rival, respectfully hold that. Disrespectfully hold that. 7.5 XG talking about we robbed Newcastle. Have some shame. We could have scored 15 goals today. Anyway, see you guys later, man.